What is going on, guys? I'm very excited to bring you this brand new video, and today I'll be showing you my bracket predictions for COD Champs. And if you didn't know, GameStop is holding this bracket challenge, and winner gets $25,000, so I just wanted to show you what my predictions were, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, let's look at the pools. So in Pool A we have Millennium, Splice, Living the Dream, and Revoltables. It's a pretty European stacked pool. In Pool B we have Rise Nation, Supremacy, Apatheon Esports, Hyper Games. In Pool C we have Luminosity, Mind Freaks, Fab Gaming, and Chief Esports. And Pool D we have Ground Zero, which is formerly known as Dream Team, Alliance, Epsilon, Pulse Gaming. In Group E, which is the Group of Death, that's what everyone's calling it, is FaZe Clan, Elevate, Korn, and Giants. In Group F is Infused, Team Caliber, Most Wanted, and Tainted Minds. Group G is Team Envious, Orbit, Cloud9, and Vitality. And the final group we have Optic Gaming, Complexity, Panda Gaming, and Team LDLC. So in Group A, I predict Millennium to take first and Splice to take second. These are two evenly matched teams, and I think Millennium will just have a better Thursday. In Group B, I predict Rise and Supremacy to walk out of the pool. And in Group C, I predict Luminosity and Chief Esports. I think that Australian team will have a good pool play series. And then in Group D, I predict that Ground Zero will take first and Pulse Gaming will take second, just because Ground Zero had a really strong Stage 2 performance. And then in the Pool of Death, or Group E, I predict FaZe Clan will take first and Elevate will take a close second. In Group F, Infused will take first and TK will take second, because Infused is considered the top EU team right now, so they're going to be hard to beat. Group G, it's pretty simple to me. I think Envy is going to take first and Cloud9 is going to take second in that pool. And Group H, an easy decision for me is that Optic Gaming will take first in that pool and Complexity will take second. So those are my predictions for the pools, just based off what I've seen this year from Stage 1 finals, Stage 2 finals, and all the open events at MLG. So now that we have that situated, let's get right into the brackets. Alright guys, so the top two teams in each pool will move on to the bracket stage, and the winner's bracket is on top and the loser bracket's on the bottom. In this tournament it's double elimination, so if you lose up top you get dropped to the loser's bracket on the bottom. But for the GameStop bracket challenge you don't have to worry about the loser's bracket, so let's just focus on the winners. Alright guys, so looking at the winner's bracket, you can see in white it tells you where each group winner and second place runner-up go into the bracket. So in the first matchup we have Millennium and Supremacy, and I predict that Millennium will just dominate Supremacy, so we'll put them there. And then in the second round we have Luminosity versus Pulse Gaming, and I predict that Luminosity will beat Pulse. And then in round 3 we have FaZe taking on TK, and I think FaZe will just dominate TK. And then in the fourth round we have Envy versus Complexity, and in the past Envy has just always beat Complexity, so I'm going to give that one to Envy. And then on the other half of the bracket we have Rise Nation versus Splice for round 5, and I'm going to give it to Splice. Rise Nation's a really strong team, but I think Splice can just take a search on them and then dominate the respawns. In round 6, we have Ground Zero versus Chief Esports, and I predict Chief Esports will upset Ground Zero. And in round 7, I predict another upset where Team Infused will lose to Team Elevate, just because Elevate beat them at Anaheim, and I think they can do it again. And in the last round, we have Optic Gaming versus Cloud9, and I think Optic Gaming will win pretty convincingly in a 3-1 or 3-0 series. Alright, now on to the quarterfinal matches. I predict that Millennium will beat Luminosity Gaming in a close series, and then FaZe will beat Team Envious Game 5, Round 11, and that should be a really interesting match because those are like the big three in North America. And then on the other side of the quarterfinals, I predict that Splice is going to dominate Chiefs, and that Elevate is going to give Optic a run for their money, but Optic's still going to come out and beat them. Now in the semifinals, I predict a close game against Millennium and FaZe, but I'm going to give this one to FaZe just because Clayster, I figure once he's on a roll, it's going to be hard to stop FaZe. And then in another close but dominating series, Optic is going to beat Splice and go on to the winners finals. And then in the winner finals, it's going to be FaZe versus Optic. And I predict Optic's going to win. But in the grand finals, I think FaZe is going to run through the losers bracket to rematch Optic and take a series. But in the end, Optic Gaming is the one I predict to win COD Champs this year. So guys, who do you think is going to win COD Champs this year? I gave you my predictions, and you can do your own if you go to this link that I have right here. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It took me a while to make, but I enjoyed making it the whole time. I love stuff like this, just tournaments and competitive things I have a knack for, and I hope you watch the COD Champs this year. It's going to be a really exciting tournament, and if you could do me a favor and take 2 seconds out of your day to like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it, and until next time, guys.